Hey guys, Justin here with Blacktop Auto Media. Thanks for watching another show. We're here with our friend Mike in his beautiful Focus RS. We'll include a list down below of all the stuff that he's done to this car because there's a lot. A lot. It'll be in the description below.
Just a little bit.
So what made you decide to buy this car? Because you had a Mustang previously, right?
That is correct. I had a Mustang, but my heart is always for a hatchback. I love hatchbacks. There's always going to be a special place for them in my heart.
Yeah.
That's one of the main reasons why I fell in love with this. And that the United States actually finally got an RS here in our soil.
This is the car I should have bought. I ended up getting rid of my Mustang, and this is like the four-door Mustang.
Hi guys! I realize the camera angle's a little off, but
Slightly
only so much you can do at a windshield.
giving people different angles. I know my right side is my best side, so I'm just gonna be turning this way the whole time.
So this thing, I got a snaggletooth on this side I gotta hide.
She's got a gold tooth.
So it's in sport mode. I don't know how much it changes when you change that setting, but definitely feels a little stiff, but in a good way.
In a good way, it's exactly what she would say.
Hey, I think that was clean enough we could keep it in. It's suggestive, but not inherently
Whoever picks
bad.
it up, picks it up. You know
Yeah.
a lot of people are gonna pick it up. Come on.
And we don't make our videos for children, so we're good.
We're good.
It's a tight fit.
It is a very tight fit. I thought the interior of the Mustang was small. This is small.
We just sat in a Viper. I
Oh
would
my
say this
God,
was
yeah.
a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
But I would say an S2000 is more comfortable than this.
Yeah.
A little bit more space. Either way, it feels really good, but if I had love handles, this wouldn't be working.
At the end of the day, it's a performance car. It's supposed to hug you on turns, and which it does an amazing
That way you
job.
don't slide
right now.
around in your seat.
Because I think I slide more around in my seat in the Mustang than I was barely even moving this thing. It's amazing.
It's doing its job. We're going through some pretty tight corners, and I'm not moving at all.
I do love the interior though. I love the details of it. The blue stitching, like Alcantara. It's super nice. I'm not gonna lie. Recaro seats are super awesome.
Yeah, that feels really nice. I think giddy ups, man. It hugs the ground really well.
It tugs the road really good.
You freaking out back there, Mike?
I think he's gonna be sweating back there, man.
Watch the downshifts. Watch the downshifts.
Watch you, man.
All right, it's only at 5 grand. We're good. I'm keeping it at least 1,500 away from Redline. I don't want to buy your car or your motor.
You can afford it. Come on.
You know, not trying to beat up on this car.
That's spool.
That sounds nice.
Nice.
God, I miss driving a stick. Oh, by the way, Mike, it's probably a terrible time to tell you I haven't driven stick in, I don't know.
Yeah.
Since we shot the Mustang.
Yeah. So if we die in this video, it was nice to meet you guys.
So comment down below, Mike. Are you having a heart attack behind us driving my hybrid right now? But yeah, man, it feels really good. It's very, very tight. Feels very good. Well done, Mike. Nice.
Suspension modifications definitely do wonders for a car.
This is the first time I've ever driven a turbo car. And I was like, what is that weird whining sound I'm hearing?
What is that sneezing
wrong with
sound?
this car?
Why is this car sneezing all the time?
That's funny.
That's the only reason I love the way turbo sounds, just because of that. But no, maybe you should turbo my car.
I went about 45 there. Something about going downhill makes your car feel a lot faster too.
Oh, definitely. You know, the
Gravity's on your side.
Gravity's. Pixel
That backfire.
Was it? Oh, there was something moving in the back. Oh yeah, I hear it. Snap, crackle, pop.
It sounds so purty.
Oh, for having a stock turbo. Yeah.
It gets it. I mean, it's been tuned and intake, and it's
I think
set up very nicely.
so. Not bad for a few minor modifications on that end. It's, you know, sometimes like that's pretty much all you need. It just depends on what you want to do.
Out of the box, this thing was already pretty fast, though. I mean, it was 350 horsepower.
Yeah.
And this car weighs quite a bit less than the Mustang that year did.
It's good. Definitely the back seat area is roomy.
I begged and pleaded with Mike to let us play with drift mode, but he said negative. Not really. I'm not ballsy enough to do that. Last thing I want to do is buy Mike another car. I mean, I like the guy, but not that
Especially
much.
since Ford. Come on, dudes. Why would you discontinue this car? Why? It was only out for 3 years. And Mike was saying the first 2 years it was out, it wasn't doing good because there's some part, I forgot what he said. They put one of the parts that's in the EcoBoost engine in this car, and it was blowing engines left and right, which is one of the reasons why this car didn't do so well in the first 2 years.
I gotta be so negative, man. I do. Let's not talk about that. Let's keep this positive. That didn't happen. He was just kidding. At some point, I need to get more comfortable driving other people's cars, or this is going to be a challenging YouTube channel.
So on my Focus RS, I got a couple mods done to it. It's got suspension, it's on Whiteline Lawrence Springs. Shout out to Whiteline. Cooling, I got a Mishimoto intercooler, hot, cold pipes. Intake, I got just a drop-in filter, Mountune. It's on a Cobb Accessport, tuned by Mountune as well. Cobb exhaust. Shout out to FS Performance Engineering. For the aero, you guys did an awesome job. Hands down, best aero on the market. Make sure you guys give them a follow. Wheels and tires, we got the Enki NT03 sitting on some Nittos. Stop Tech rotors, Hawk performance pads. Shout out to Shimmer for the custom titanium RDU brace. If you guys got any questions, feel free to follow my Instagram. We'll leave it in the link down below.
So, Mike, I thought we were done with this video, but we're not. We forgot to do something.
We gotta fully send it.
Launch control, baby.
That's right.
I want to give a special thanks to Blacktop Auto Media for featuring my Focus RS. Really appreciate it, Justin, Mike. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.